Yat bene Kaigin Hadahol Agi She Martha Sagbo in Shiedo. I'm the chapter president for Mexican Water Chapter. Ado she chapter manager I'll have her introduce herself.
Good morning, my name is Lucinda Tomchi, and I am with Agneshla Kiltachini Bashichin to Heglini Dechiche Tajini Dechinale. And I'm really excited to hear all the presentations today. Thank you.
Ado Aheha Kaigi in that Bandal Nishigido Kain Hatahos Agido Benade Kon chapter Nelly Kay Elhan Hoslagi Lay map pull up ile. We have a transportation map, but I think you need to keep going down or up. Nana. So she also print out slide kaigi nas source that's on our land use plan. So I should say transportation. It should be like this. It says transportation. Right there. Oh, I don't know if you can increase to see the road numbers. Mexican Water Chapter A, Arizona, Sato Bihila Utah Bihila Kayahagi, Ako see main transportation route, US 160 going east and west, Ado 190 US Highway 191 going south, and then US 191 going north, but a portion of it, and that blue section that goes close to the state line. In 12, it's a BIA route. So, but when that 191 was being put in going north, that route is a BIA route, but the BIA and the state of Utah, UDOT, they have an agreement in place for O&M. You see, those are paved roads. So in 12, we're asking that we have been having some potholes. We have guardrails that need to be replaced. Sand removal along there. Then we need fencing along all the way 191. We have two other paved roads that are in existence. BIA Road 5060 that connects to Red Mesa. That was a county route. 443 it needs to be repaired. That's paved road. The other one is County Road 438 lay 5 point paved, so that one needs to be improved. So those are our paved roads. Although we have majority of our Arizona roads they're BIA bus routes, so our 15 miles are in that area, so they all need maintenance. I need the sand drifts, you build up that on those main routes, so the winds continue, so I'll be care also. Although majority of the Utah roads, San Juan County, Utah, MOA. I'm not sure what the status of the MOA is. The last time that we met with NDOT, I think it was still pending. So San Juan County roads still they maintain those routes on Utah. So we call 415 the loop road. That one, the chapter and using the state funding. we were able to get our preliminary engineering done. So all the drainages have been identified and so we did give a packet to NDOT a couple years ago. So we probably need to revisit that one. That 415 route, a portion of it, 121 is maintained by NDOT. So that 415 stabilizer, I understand that if you put stabilizer on the road, you have to keep putting it on. Right now, so same like potholes, so that's where we're at. And then we had several roads we have identified that we were cost sharing or identified funding through the state of Utah to get all the preliminary engineering done. So all the roads on the Utah side, they have the right-of-way, field clearance, so we're stepping it up. But the ADT, that's where it's hurting us. These majority of the dirt roads, we're not hitting any of those ADT numbers. So, we, as much as we like improvement, we're not going to hit those numbers. So, but you see that those are our concentration areas. So, but we'll continue to move forward with getting the preliminary engineering done on the Utah side. So we do have money set aside through the state of Utah, able to match money in daily. Whatever little capital project money that we set aside as seed money, we do it in phases. So probably sit down more with NDOT and get those done. So we work with Larry, the former planner, and Larry Joe. Oh, and Mr. Joe and Leanne provided us those folders. That's what we use to start up those projects, and thank you. So, I'm not sure if Lucinda needs to add anything.
Okay. We did have some issues in this past winter season with, again, the roads that President Sagboy spoke about with the Arizona side, with the maintenance of families. I believe that would be the 50-54. Because if you look on that 50-55, that whole area there's some washes. And there are some families in that area who are in need of culverts. And just, again, I know that they've been in their conversation with the people who come out to blade, or that have been told to them, is that there are times when it becomes impassable. So that is one area where there are a lot of families currently who need help. And then also to the Old Mexican Water Chapter area, there's a lot of runoffs that's coming through that wash that continually takes out that road. We're looking at doing some agreements with other entities to get them where they can, I guess, more contracts of like other organizations to come in, businesses to have site there. So we'd like to have that continually improved. So that's the whole area between Highway 160 going through there, and then also coming from the other route in 12. And what we're seeing on N12 more and more are the constant traffic. We really appreciate NDOT coming and filling those holes. Those semi trucks are just flying through there, and there are continuous, I would say on a monthly basis, just a lot of animals being hit. But And then the bigger issue is this concern that we have of the uranium tailing transport going through that community. And I think it would be important to have INDOT get the support from INDOT to address that issue, the greater issue, because that goes all along Highway 160. And we have families along that whole route of 191 going through there. But again, that it just appears to be a lot of neglect on that part. But one of the things too is that sand buildup, where it's so heavy. That's pretty dangerous because it's a big patch. I don't know if it's the bridge. It's where that bridge is on the Arizona side. There's a lot of sand that builds up there, and so you're talking about traffic. The tension. What do you call it? Where you get the grooves of the wheels, they lose their traction because that buildup is so high, and you've seen cars coming through where when they're traveling, they just kind of lose, and there's that potential for them to be thrown into the other lane, and that does not appear to be upkept quite a bit. So with that, and I think that improvement of working with probably Navajo Nation EPA to address the washes that go through there, to reassess those whole areas where it crosses the pathway of that N12. And with that, I'll say if you have any questions. Thank you.
Most of yours centered around maintenance, so we'll go ahead and give Mr. Peterman some time.
All right, thank you. Yes, we do. Our routine maintenance is 50, 52, 50, 23, and 50, 56 for Mexican water. We'd have to send somebody out to look at the sand area that you're talking about. We'll go ahead and get somebody out there to assess. And we don't have any FET projects in your area. So mostly we're just doing our routine blading. In Northern Agency, we only have 2 operators, so they cover the whole Northern Agency. But he's out there, when he gets out there, he does it 4 times a year for you. But we'll send somebody out, we'll be in touch. Thank you.
One of the other things that we need to check on is shoot me an email, and we just did a MOU with San Juan County, Utah, where we allocated some funds to them. Maybe some of your routes are on that one. So shoot me an email, and I'll get you in contact with Larietta. So she's the one that's doing all our county agreements now too. So maybe we can get you some on that side or two, okay?